Hey, it's Candy. Welcome back to my channel. We are starting on our Sun Basket box number 2, and I'm actually really excited about this recipe. Greek shrimp with tomatoes, feta, and orzo. I've come to love orzo a lot. Feta is one of my favorite cheeses, and I like tomatoes a lot, even though if I eat too many tomatoes, I tend to get migraines. So I'm probably somewhat allergic. Do you think I care? So I have started a pot of water to boil, salted water. They sent these wild-caught shrimp, wild-caught Gulf shrimp. Let's see what else is in here. Woo! For the orzo, they have swapped out gluten-free orzo. Okay, guess I'm not mad at it. So we've got organic gluten-free orzo apparently. Garlic. A teeny tiny little shallot. Some organic mint. Some Urfa chili flakes. Some organic sweet smoked paprika, some feta, some organic oregano, and diced tomatoes. Let's get into the recipe and find out what we need to do. We're going to cook the orzo first. Bring a sauce pot of generously salted water to a boil, add the orzo, and cook. This said, hold on, this little piece of paper. The gluten-free orzo takes 20 to 25 minutes, whereas regular orzo only takes 6 to 8 minutes. Reserve some of the cooking water. Prepare the shrimp and tomato sauce. Okay. Peel and finely chop the shallot. Finely chop, press, or grate enough garlic to measure a teaspoon. Rinse the shrimp, drain on a paper towel lined plate. Pat dry, season with salt and pepper. Let's get that going. All right, so I have chopped the garlic and the shallots, and the water is about to boil for the orzo. So I'm gonna throw that into the water, let it boil for 20 to 22 minutes, and then we'll come back and start the sauce because I don't want the orzo to get too sticky or anything. So, well, it's gonna take a while, and not the orzo. Oh my gosh. We're going to come back and make the sauce because the orzo is going to take quite a while, and I don't want the sauce to get cold and I don't want the shrimp to get tough. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so apparently leaving this unattended was not a good idea. Apparently the gluten-free orzo makes a gosh darn mess, so I'm going to have to clean that up. Awesome. So I just talked for that entire time and the camera was on! Okay, so let me do that again. I'm going to have to talk to Dizzy D because I know that she is gluten-free and see if that's normal for gluten-free pasta to kind of be extra starchy. I've put the orzo in the bowl. They want you to add some extra olive oil to it. I'm not going to do that because as you guys have pointed out, there's a lot of olive oil in these recipes and it seems like a lot of extra calories that you don't need. So I've got some olive oil in the pan. We're getting ready to heat that up and start the sauce, so let's get to it. All right, so we're gonna start with the shallots and the garlic. We're also gonna add in some of these chili flakes. I'm not sure what kind of chilies these are. It's like black colored, so we're just gonna put some in. Just a little bit. And a smoked paprika. I've really come to like smoked paprika from these recipes, and I bought some the last time I was at the grocery store, so the fragrant smell! Just want the shallot to get a little bit translucent. Alright, I think we're pretty good. We're going to add in the diced tomatoes. Some of the pasta water too. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I was on a 7, I turned it down to a 5. My stove goes from 1 to 9, or from low to high, which has 1 to 9 in the middle of it. Alright, so we're going to let these meld together for a few minutes. I'm going to clean up a little bit. Alright, so this is cooked down, reduced a little bit. We're going to add the shrimp in here. They've been salt and peppered, all that jazz. We're just going to cook this until these are just done. Alright. So basically what we're going to do is we've got the orzo in there. We're going to half and half the shrimp and the sauce. Y'all didn't get to see that because I'm an idiot. But here we go. Then we're going to take the feta, split it between the two. I love the saltiness of feta cheese. It's so flippin' good. And then over here we have a mix of the oregano and the mint leaves. So we're just gonna garnish our life away. Boom! That is Greek shrimp with tomato, feta, and orzo. I think it looks effing delicious. And I'm now gonna take some pictures of these bowls because they look so nice. Time to try it. Let's get down in here and get some of that orzo. Got some feta on there. Let's get some of that garnish. It's like the perfect fork. The shrimp is really good. I want to try some more of this orzo. You can't really tell that it's like gluten-free pasta. It just tastes like regular pasta, which is awesome. That chili adds just enough spice to like tingle your tongue. Just a little bit. It's not bad. The mint on top adds this really complex flavor, which is so weird. I did not expect it. Of course, you got that really nice salty feta. The tomatoes are like a brightness. There's like a brightness to the tomatoes. I would make this recipe again. This is like, besides the garnish, this is all stuff that I have. This meal would be really quick to throw together without the gluten-free pasta because that took 20 minutes. But without that, you could make the shrimp and the sauce while your orzo is cooking. That only takes 6 to 8 minutes. So this could be a 15-minute meal. Could be a really quick weeknight meal. I try to always keep shrimp in the freezer just because they're a really quick protein to just cook really, really quickly from frozen. You can like take them from frozen and either boil them or put them in a frying pan and they will cook up really quickly. So that's a protein that I like to keep. Chicken, you know, all that stuff, unless you have chicken strips, like the individually frozen ones, you're gonna have to wait for it to thaw. So I think this is a really good meal. This would be really quick for a weeknight. Yeah, I highly recommend this one. This one's really, really good. I would add probably a little more garlic. I probably should have put more garlic in there. And I would, as much as the mint leaves add to it, you don't need them. I think it would be perfectly fine without it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and mix all this up together because that's what I like to do with my food. I don't know. If I'm eating like steak, potatoes, and like a vegetable, I'll keep them all separately. But something like this in a bowl, I like to mix it all together and like eat it all at once. I'm weird. All right, I look forward to the next two. This box was like 3 recipes I was really looking forward to. All right, it's time for our next recipe. We are going with Creole chicken jambalaya. So I'm gonna get the chicken started. It's just boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And I'm just gonna cut it into squares, like 1-inch squares, and then put it in this pot of oil that I just started. Okay, so besides the chicken, we got a red pepper, an onion, some Creole sauce, some celery, pickled jalapenos, parsley, red Tabasco, and diced tomatoes, along with some veggie broth. So, I'm gonna prep my veggies. I don't mind the leaves of the celery, so I'm just gonna leave those on there. It's just a little bit. I really like this little cake pan as like a prep helper. And then we've got rice going right there. Let's go with the pepper next. I got nails yesterday. Okay, we're gonna add all these veggies to the pan. So I'm gonna take you over there with me. Give me a moment. So we've got the chicken all browned and lovely. I think I'm going to have to add a little extra oil in here for these veggies. I don't know. Let's try it first. All right. All right, let's all let this meld together. We're also supposed to add the pickled jalapenos. We'll see how that goes for me. I'm not a huge spice fan, but Spice Girls fan, yes. Spicy food? Meh. Now that the veggies are getting soft, we're going to add in the spice blend. It looks like taco seasoning. Just saying. I'm sure some of the same things are in there. Okay, then we're going to add in the diced tomatoes. And the veggie broth. All right. I'm going to leave this on a super low heat while the rice cooks. It needs about 10 or 15 more minutes. but we'll come back. Okay, so the rice is almost done, almost all the liquid's out. What I'm gonna do is let it finish cooking in here to kind of infuse a little bit of the starch from the rice into here to thicken it up. Plus, infuse the rice with some of this lovely flavor that is going on in here. So again, this is gonna simmer for about 15 minutes. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, this is how I like my jambalaya. There's some liquid still, but it's mostly gone. When it starts to cool down, it's just gonna get so thick and rich. Oh! Let's plate this up. All right, guys, it's time to test this jambalaya. I'm excited. I'm gonna take off the top here so I get some of the Tabasco, some chicken, rice. The Tabasco hit my tongue hard. Well, duh, because like I took it straight off there, so. It's good. I feel like there could be a little more depth of flavor, and maybe that comes from using chicken stock instead of vegetable stock. That either comes from using chicken stock or cooking the vegetables a little bit longer, or maybe cooking the vegetables with that Creole seasoning for a little bit, or even the meat with the Creole seasoning, so it gets mixed in with everything instead of putting it in towards the end there before everything is like, after everything's already started to cook. But it's good. I can make better jambalaya myself. I know that sounds terrible, but jambalaya can become a very expensive dish to make. But what I would do is I would cook a huge pot on a Sunday, and then we would both have leftovers for the entire day. I had this huge stock pot that I would use, and we would have leftovers for all 5 days of the week, both of us. So it was a really good meal for me to make on a Sunday. Again, that's meal prep. That keeps you on your toes. That keeps you like on your schedule. And I like to do that. I like to cook ahead so that on the nights where I'm like, oh, I don't feel like cooking, I'll just stop and get a burger on the way home. I'm like, no, you have a fully cooked meal in the fridge. Go eat that. So that's how I keep myself on track. All right, guys, I'm gonna eat this because it is like wafting into my nose and it smells delicious. And I'm gonna play a game. I left my game music on in the background. That's what you're hearing. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I hope there's not copyright on that. Okay guys, third and final recipe for this box. I can tell you right now, I'm probably not gonna like it because what I thought was zucchini turned out to be cucumber. Not a fan. But let's get started. I've got water on to boil back there. And we're going to get the veggies going. We're going to make the salad in the big bowl. That's the noodles. Oh. I guess we'll start with the cucumber. Ugh. Can't get the gosh darn sticker off. There we go. This cucumber's already kind of rubbery. What is wrong? Remember we talked about the quality of the produce in the last one, and the celery was a little bit brown on the end, but that happens when you cut it. So, you know, I was given a little bit of slack, but can't give slack for everything, you know? Prepare the hoisin and the dressing. In a small bowl, stir together the hoisin base. For the dressing for the salad, it's half the fish sauce, half the lime juice. So I'm just gonna squeeze the lime. Squeeze it. A little bit of water. The sambal. It's a very easy sauce. I thought it would be different. It's okay. 1/4 cup water. This is just like red pepper paste. I'm giving them a try. Now I'm going to the spicy side. So that's the dressing. The cucumber is going to go in here, as well as carrots. Mint and the cilantro. Okay, we're still waiting for the water. And we're also going to cook the chicken, but might as well get this part going. See, there's like yellow leaves in the cilantro too. Like, I don't want to be bitchy about it, but apparently this is paleo hoisin sauce. Let's make the hoisin sauce in this. So it is going to be the hoisin base, lemon juice, or lime juice I mean, all right. Okay, so if we come right here, I'm actually going to turn this over, pat him dry again. We're going to put some of the hoisin sauce on this side. I'm going to find something else to spread it with. And then when we put it in the pan, turn it over, we're going to do the other side. Okay, I think this probably cooled down enough. So the glass noodles are out, and we are going to rinse them in cold water. Now, glass noodles, if you don't know, are made from sweet potatoes. All right, so we've got the chicken cut. Now we're going to add the noodles. Crap, I might have let that sit a little bit too long. Let me get something else. Here we go. I think I'm going to add this extra hoisin sauce in here to kind of dress this a little bit more. Like I said, you can do whatever you want with it. This is what I want. This is what I want to do. Get off me. There we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, let's see how we're gonna plate this. I think it's a lot of noodles. Like, I might hit the cupboard. Come on. There we go. Why is this so fun? So we're fairly even. Like, oh, if someone's gonna whine, they're gonna whine. So then get all the vegetables on top. Come on, carrots. All you can see is my hand. It's awesome. So good at this. #1 YouTuber, NA. You gamers might know what I'm talking about. Alright. Then we're going to take the chicken, put that on top. Just realized everything in this box was served in a bowl, not on a plate. Must have been the kind of mood I was in when I chose this menu. There we go. There is Hoisin glazed chicken glass noodle bowls. Again, take some pictures, put one in the fridge, and we'll try it. Okay, the final recipe from our Sunbasket #2 box. I've had breakfast, lunch, and dinner today, and then I've got one of each in the fridge. It's kind of awesome. So we got some chicken, cucumber. Come on. Oh, I gotta eat you. Noodle. These noodles are very long. Okay. I guess the cucumber's not that bad mixed with everything else. For my personal taste, I would cut the noodles down. This is a cold salad. The chicken is a little bit warm, but it's because it went on top of cold stuff. It cooled down rather quickly. Why did I just blow that? I seriously just explained that it was cold salad. I'm an idiot. So the dressing on this is really good. That fish sauce comes through really nicely. There's no extra salt and pepper in this at all, and it's really good. I would probably substitute the cucumber for zucchini, and I would probably saute it a little bit. But other than that, it's decent. I've had glass noodles before. I like rice noodles a lot. I eat those a lot. If I'm gonna have pasta, which isn't often, but if I'm gonna have pasta, it's rice noodles. Anything else I would change about it? No, I think it's a pretty good dish. So we had the Greek shrimp, which was 2 thumbs up from me. Then we had the jambalaya, which was really hot. I would not suggest putting the extra Tabasco if you don't want your tongue to like... I handled it, but we'll see how my stomach handles it later. So all in all, Sunbasket. I would say the recipes were beginner to intermediate, right in there. I would say the quality of the ingredients was pretty good. Some of the stuff that they like swap things out for was kind of weird to me, but you know, I guess it worked. Like green beans for snap peas in the last box. Pickled jalapenos for a chili was the swap in the one. The gluten-free orzo, that was a weird one, and that added like 15 extra minutes to the cook time. But other than that, it was pretty good. I have been putting the prices of the last few down in the description box. I believe Sunbasket is around $65 to $70 if you don't use a coupon. But look around, there's a coupon. So yeah, that's the end of the Sunbasket. We start Blue Apron next week. So I'm excited. And now I've got food for the weekend that I'm not gonna be here. No, I'll be here for like breakfast and lunch tomorrow. So, you know, that's fine. All right, guys, I am going to go and edit some videos because I am super behind again. And I'm gonna continue this crazy journey of concealer that I'm on. Yeah. All right, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you like these type of videos, or you know someone who might, share it, and, you know, we might figure out, you know, what meal delivery service is best. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later.